Namaste YouTube, welcome to CAFE ENOMA and welcome to our first time single take honest reaction to the song Shooting Star, and it's a song of Bad Company. It is featuring in our Mega Reaction Fest 4 and
it's a subscriber request and both of us haven't heard it, so we are very eager to listen to it. We just reacted to the Alan Parsons project Time and we found it to be a masterpiece. You can catch that reaction if you haven't caught it already. Let's get started, and we have a lot of great requests that we've already reacted to, and it's literally just the start of the Fest 4. Let's get started. Shooting Star by Bad Company, a popular request, and we thought since we've not heard it, we should do it. Let's get started.
When he heard his first Beatles song, Love Me Do, I think it was, and from there it didn't take him long. Got himself a guitar, used to play every night. Now he's in a rock and roll outfit and everything's alright. Don't you know? Johnny told his mama, hey mama, I'm going away. I'm gonna hit the big time, gonna be a big star someday, yeah. Mama came to the door with a teardrop in her eye. Johnny said, don't cry mama, smiled and waved goodbye. Don't you know? To number one. Suddenly everyone loves to hear him sing a song. Watching the world go by, surprising it goes so fast. Johnny looked around him and said, well, I made the big time at last. Don't you know? Don't you know? Don't you know that you are? Tablets by his head. Johnny's life passed him by like a warm summer day. If you listen to the wind, you can still hear him play. You
is amazing. Beautiful. What a story. How relevant
Wow.
it must be in the music industry. From stories that we've heard from people we actually know as well as in the media. Read, heard, seen in the media. Wow. I just felt emotional when that last verse
Yeah, that
came.
comes like a shock.
And what I like about the song is the way it is constructed. Before that last verse came and the emotional part where he died, with the sleeping tablets by his bed. Before that came in, there was the music. And after it happened, the verse, there was a lot of music and the repetition of the earlier things,
Yeah.
the shooting star chorus,
Yeah.
till the end, and the hook, na 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 na.
That came in
na,
at the
na,
end, yeah.
Na 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 na. So I like that because it gives you time to mellow down, to sober down, to reflect on what happened, the whole story. The beautiful arrangement just was emotional for me. It started off so well with Beatles and all. What are your thoughts meanwhile, as another first-time reactor to this song?
I absolutely love this song. The way it flows, the way the storytelling takes place in the song, one step at a time it is taken. Each phase of Johnny's life was very important, and the way it was highlighted in the lyrics. The way the lyrics are written is like a country music song. Literally, like we see it in the country music, the way the lyrics are written exactly like that, and the way it is performed is like rock music. So both of them put together sound so good. Great storytelling. I like the vocalist a lot. The way he went about with the lyrics, with the words of the song, he was actually telling a story.
How
It
did you
felt
feel
like that.
listening to it?
I felt as
Especially
if
the
I
last
know
verse.
Johnny
Yeah.
by the end of it. You feel like you know Johnny, you know something about his life. I like the vocals, the way they were done, the music too, especially the drums. At crucial times, the drums were very important, and I liked listening to it. Altogether, it made a great song.
Yeah,
Rock song.
since it's the first time and I don't really know much about Bad Company, I would make an educated guess that this is about somebody real. The way the story went, that inspired by the Beatles, took to the guitar, took to so the music career.
Said goodbye to Mama,
Said
and then
goodbye to Mama. Mama was emotional, obviously,
know.
as mothers are, but she gave his the blessings and started off the chorus. It was her who gave the chorus
I
to
know.
the song. I mean, that part of the story. Then he actually ended up making a hit or two along the way, and people just wanted to hear Johnny play, and then unfortunately that's how it goes at times. You hear these stories, we don't really dig too deep into it, but sometimes as counselors we do, and it's sad. It's sad that
know.
it's what drives them to going down that road with the addictions and with the depression. What makes them, even though that's what they started out for? Why? How did it happen? Was it the greed of the labels, the greed of the industry, the hunger of the fans, that they want more and more music? What is it? What is it exactly? And of course, in some cases, it must be greed of the musicians too. But what drives them to go down that road where they are depressed and they get to addictions? Unless I'm wrong about the last part.
It is about that. It is about that. With the bottle of whiskey and sleeping pills and things like that lying next to him, and he passed away that day. There have been so many examples in the music industry itself. The Club
of 27.
Club
yeah.
of 27, whether it is Jim Morrison, Jimi Hendrix, whether Kurt Cobain later, and so many more people who just left. They could have, had a long run, but the pressure, the popularity, what takes a toll on them. Maybe things run so fast that they can't cope up with things the way it happens.
Yeah, and there have been very few musicians actually, very popular musicians I'm talking about, who have actually died of natural causes. So that's one.
That's a weird,
very few.
Weird stats.
Very few. You can talk about classical musicians, obviously, of the past, and you can talk about the initial bunch of musicians who were very popular in the start of the last century and towards 1950. After that, whoever's come in and who's made it really big, very few of them have actually died of natural causes. It's either been an accident, or been addiction, or it's been
suicide
or cancer or depression, which has added a toll, and so many other reasons because of their life, and other reasons which have caused their death, and very few natural cause deaths who are very popular though. When you get popular, you become like that shooting star. Perhaps it's it's difficult to deal with. Obviously, they need
everyone admires you. Everyone wants to be like you. Everybody admires you. But at the end, you're the one who's burning down.
And another characteristic about the shooting star, which I like that they named it, is that it goes by so quickly.
I know.
And that is kind of what was said in the song. Beautiful
Call it
song.
a shooting star or a falling star, both.
Final thoughts, Kirti, and anything you'd like to share about Enoma, us, or the Reaction Fest?
We are having our 4th Reaction Fest, Mega Reaction Fest on Enoma. 3 have already happened in the last 10 months itself. What happens during the Mega Reaction Fest is we try and react to as many requests that were requested by our long-term subscribers. What we do is all your requests what come in the comments, and especially the popular ones, we keep them safe in a text file, and when we have the time or when we schedule these Mega Reaction Fest, at that time we choose many songs and we try and do them within 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It depends on the time frame that we decide for the fest. So this is what is happening at this time. We have the 4th one going on this time, and when we react to music, we try and understand it from all aspects, especially lyrically also. Songs like this which are lyrically this compelling, this strong, how can you just avoid it? How can you only talk about the music and the vocals, which are phenomenal too? The lyrics are very, very important and prominent in this one.
Since you mentioned the music, I must interrupt you. I love the drumming.
I like the drumming too.
The drumming as well as the guitar work, but the drumming, apart from the vocals and the lyrics, the drumming was my 3rd superstar of this song, 3rd shooting star, since we are on that topic.
Shooting star. I feel bad now saying shooting star.
Yeah, and you can place your requests in the comments for our next 2 or 3 Mega Reaction Fests, which are scheduled in the next few months. So one will probably, the 5 Reaction Fest 5 will probably happen next month. So you can place your request for it. How we select requests is it has to be popular. So many subscribers requesting the same song. That's what happened with this. Secondly, it has to be kind of meaningful. For both of us, if you've not heard it, meaningful. So another 2 team members of ours in the family who are in the music industry, they, and I've heard a lot of music, they decide that. Then it comes back to us and I decide whether Kirti has heard it. If I've heard it, has Kirti heard it? So if Kirti hasn't heard it, obviously we take it. Since they are very popular requests because of this algorithm that we have going for the fest, obviously it has to be popular, meaningful, and it should be something that at least Kirti hasn't heard. So only one song so far out of 20 plus has been which both of us have heard. But otherwise, like this, and there are many other songs which both of us haven't heard. But at least Kirti hasn't heard possibly 9% of the songs of the fest. Anyway, enough of that. 2 or 3 minutes in that. Goodbye. Thanks. We enjoyed your company. I hope you enjoyed our reaction and discussion about everything. If you're a first-time subscriber, you can check out our Patreon page to learn about us. Our intro video as profile is there. Or read through the description box below. That will give you an idea, and the link is there too for our Patreon page in case you want to learn more.